Hey y'all, it's Sunshine. Pretty good day today. Went to lunch. We went to the zoo. I love the zoo. Especially they've redone the zoo in Abilene and it's really nice. The exhibits are really small though for the animals for my liking, but it is what it is. But it's really nice out there. I like it. So we had a pretty good day and I did a lot of walking, and which needs to happen. I need to be more active, exactly. So it did pretty good. Had to have blood work drawn, all this blood work drawn this morning, and got that done. I was able to somehow or another, by sheer miracle, my rent and electric was really low, and I electric had helped. The electric was down so much because there's nothing running. So it was really good, and I was able to pay it and everything. And I saw a comment, and I'm not calling you out or nothing, but I know there's other people probably thinking the same thing. Is they said that the money with all the tattoo I have, I could pay the rent, with that money. And I want to tell y'all something. I did not pay $1 for any of my tattoos. I personally did not pay any money. All of my tattoos have been gifts, or given to me, or I traded, or whatever. So I know that's kind of in a lot of people's mind is, you've got tattoos and piercings. You're doing fine. You don't need help with anything. And the answer to that is, I didn't pay a dime for any of them. I didn't. 3 or 4 of them I got in 1 year from my ex-husband. And I've been gifted them. And one of them, this one, was I traded a giant crochet blanket for. I mean, that's how I get a lot of my stuff. I know a lot of y'all have wondered. And I don't have to explain shit to nobody. But the power of bartering is still alive and kicking. You can trade for almost anything. You just gotta ask. A lot of people are hesitant to ask, but you know what? It doesn't hurt to ask. Cause I'll ask before I pay cash. That's how I roll. I'll be like, hey, you want to trade this, or do you want to trade that? I've been paid in casserole dishes, and you know what? I will take casserole dishes. So, just that brings me to the point of, just ask, folks. You don't always have to pay for cash for stuff. Trade is still alive in America. So, well, I know here in Texas it is. So, but I wanted to address that point because I know I've seen a couple of comments about that. So, rent and electric's paid for the month. Whew, thank goodness. I had to turn on the electric heat last night because it got cold. It got really cold. So tonight, I'm going to have a lot more blankets. So anyway, I have been still working on my cross stitch piece. This is going to take years. I know it will. Not much has been gotten done on it. But it's fairly simple. It really is. It's just, it's going to be a finished piece of 16 inches by 16 inches. And right now you're looking at like 8 inches across of it. So today's plan is to finish that one square I've got working on and the 2 center ones. I don't think I'll get it done that fast because it's already 4:30. But the problem with me is I have to hold it in one hand or balance it in the crook of my arm and do the double hand method, because the floor stand I have just doesn't work. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or whatever, but it clamps down here and you work. But I just saw a video, somebody clamped it on their side, and I may pull out my floor stand and see if that can help. Because when you do doubles, when you've got a hand at the top and a hand on the bottom, did I just see another orb? I think I just saw another orb. Anybody else catch that? Rewind and look for me. It's so much faster. And I know it's not about the race to the finish, but I would feel like I want to get something accomplished. You know what I'm saying? Look really quick because I'm going to show you a pattern. But I would like to get page 2 done sometime soon. Probably, I'm going to shoot for page 2 finish in November. See? I still have, I got to finish the one I'm working on. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full squares. So I would like to do a page a month is the kind of goal on that. But we'll see how that goes. Yeah. We'll see how that rolls. Anyway. I'm fixing to have to heat up some dinner here in a little bit. Y'all, we got fresh tamales. Oh, so good. Sweetmeat got us tamales last night. There's a lady down the road that makes them. And I know people are so nervous about buying food from houses. But those old Mexican ladies, I will eat their food. Because they were raised good to have clean kitchens, clean hands. Not all of them, but most of them. And the food is so good. Oh my gosh, these tamales. Yes. I've even bought tamales out of the back of somebody's trunk and she was selling them. And they were good. I'm a very German person, so it kind of, in the back of my mind, I'm like, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Do you see this fat girl turning down tamales? I don't turn down much. But anyway. As soon as I know test results and stuff like that, I'll let you know on that part. They're going to send me to a cardiologist. So, you know. And again, I read the comments. And I know it is my weight. And I know I'm a little young. But it could happen to anybody. So, I'm just going to take it a little bit at a time. And they say the Tylenol that I take is really not a blood pressure pill. It's a beta blocker. And they aren't sure why somebody would put me on that. She said it works, but it's not working as well as it should. So, we're probably going to have a little mix-up of that. But, anyway, y'all have a fantastic weekend. We're just going to chill and watch live PD and video games and a whole lot of nothing. He's playing right now. He can't hear anything either.
I heard you. How you doing?
Okay, maybe he can. But he's got a headset. And I don't have to hear it, thankfully. You know, most games I really don't mind, but when I'm trying to watch YouTube, it gets a little, So he has a really nice headset that he uses and works out really well. So, anyway, y'all take care.